Welcome to the Education Abroad 101 video. In this video, we will cover common myths about education abroad, how to define your goals, understanding your experience options, and searching for a program. To start, here are the important faces of education abroad at Missouri State. Elizabeth Strong, Amy Huff, and Morgan Marler are the full-time staff working in our office who can help you with any of your education abroad needs. Some of the common myths we hear from students include 1. Only certain majors can study abroad. Actually, education abroad can find a program for any major. If nothing in our portfolio fits with your goals, you can find and apply for an independent program that fits your needs. 2. Well, if I study abroad, my graduation will be delayed. In reality, you can receive a full semester of academic credit while you're abroad. With planning, you can work with your academic advisor and the education abroad advisor to find courses that will fulfill general education requirements or degree requirements while you're abroad. 3. I have to speak the host language or take courses in that language while I'm there in order to study abroad. Truthfully, almost all of our programs offer their courses in English, so learning the host language is not a requirement. 4. Studying abroad might affect my GPA if I struggle to keep my grades at the usual standard held at Missouri State. Actually, all education abroad courses, unless you request otherwise before you leave for the program, will come back as pass or not pass. We understand that a lot of learning you do during your time abroad is personal and often takes place outside the classroom. Sometimes the cultural differences add another challenge for students. This policy allows you to focus on doing the best you can in class while not stressing too much about your GPA. I can't afford to study abroad. Well, around 80% of students who went abroad in the last year use their financial aid. Students often fund up to 50% of their time abroad scholarships. We offer many budget friendly options as well. We'll go over a more in depth look at scholarships in the Education Abroad 201 video. 6. I know I'm not going to study abroad anytime soon, so I shouldn't really worry about it until closer to the semester I want to go abroad. In reality, starting early is the best way for students to find a program that fits their needs and scholarships to help make their dream a reality. We encourage students to start making a plan for education abroad around 1 year before their program starts. It's important to keep up with all program and scholarship deadlines. If you are early in your degree program, consider saving some general education requirements, especially the cultural competency category or IDS 297 mentioned above, for your time abroad. That will make finding a program in your desired destination a lot easier. If you're ready to start planning your time abroad, first ask yourself these questions. What do you expect from your time abroad? And what's really important to you? What are your plans after college? What experiences might suit your life goals best? It's important to consider your needs and preferences abroad before choosing a program. Education abroad at Missouri State offers a large catalog to search through. By understanding what you need from your program and choosing between several good options, the search process will be less overwhelming. While looking at programs, consider the following. Internships or service learning. What could help you grow professionally and personally while you're abroad? Housing. There are a few options for housing, and they depend on the program provider and or the location. Dorm stays are a great way to meet a lot of other international students and get the on-campus experience in another country. Living in an apartment can give you a greater sense of independence. Homestays are by far the best option to get a deep cultural experience and to learn a language. Many students stay in contact with their host families for years to come. Level of support. Short term faculty led programs come with high support and are often ideal for first time travelers, but many of our long term program providers offer support as well. Some include features such as weekend excursions, airport pickups, and cultural activities in your host city. Time. We always encourage students to spend as much time as they can in their host country, but if a full summer, semester, or academic year is not possible for you, consider a short term faculty directed program where you can gain a high impact learning experience in a short amount of time. Academics. Are you hoping to get some general education requirements out of the way while you're abroad, or are you hoping to dive into your area of study? Language. Although nearly all of our programs offer courses in English, it may be helpful to have a basic understanding of the language to help you get around in your host country. If you do choose a host country with a language you know nothing about, maybe you'll want to set some time aside in your academic schedule to take a 101 course. Costs. Costs are an important factor to many students. Some programs cost more than others, but consider financial aid, scholarship opportunities, fundraising, etc. when making your decision. Now let's take a deeper look into the kinds of programs we offer. Education Abroad offers two types of programs. Short-term faculty-led programs are planned and led by an MSU faculty member. You'll be traveling with a cohort of other Missouri State students, usually somewhere between 7 to 14 days, although some programs are much longer. These programs can take place over fall, winter, spring, or summer breaks and won't interfere with your normal semester. Long-term programs are generally grouped into two major categories. Exchange partners like Magellan, Oxford Brookes, and Study in Mexico are programs developed between Missouri State University and an institution in another country. You'll pay Missouri State tuition to attend these programs. Affiliate providers are third-party companies who work with Missouri State, the student applicant, and the host university to place the student in the program of their choice. ISEP is a provider that offers both exchange and affiliate programs all over the world. You'll see that many of our program providers use acronyms such as Study Abroad Italy, SAI, and University Studies Abroad Consortium, USAC. When you see an acronym on the program discovery page, you can bet that you're looking at an affiliate provider. If a student can't find the type of program they're looking for or prefer to work in the external program provider, Education Abroad offers students the opportunity to apply for an independent Education Abroad experience. This option is best for highly independent students who are willing to put in the extra work to get their program approved, but Education Abroad still supports independent students by collecting their application, assisting them with course pre-approvals, orienting them before departure, enrolling them in insurance, handling all emergency response issues, and processing their transfer credits upon return. We often use the visualization of a cost and support continuum when we talk about program options in our office. Typically, though it's not a set rule, higher support programs cost more. However, when considering things like independent transportation, solo weekend excursions, travel for visa processing, and unexpected expenses that can come up, a higher support program may be a better option for some students. Our direct exchanges tend to be a lower cost and lower support option. Affiliate providers tend to be a medium to high cost, with higher support included. Here's a quick look at some of the deadlines we have for programs and scholarships throughout the year. Long-term program deadlines include November 1st for spring programs and April 1st for fall and summer programs. The college scholarship is due April 1st for fall and summer programs and November 1st for spring. Let's take a quick look at the program discovery tool on our website. Starting at our home page, we will head to Search for a Program button and click on it. This will take us to the Program Discovery tool. From here, in order to search for programs, hit the Search for Programs button. There are also buttons here that will lead us to specific groups of programs. For example, our short-term faculty-directed ones, internships, summer programs, etc. Once we've hit search programs, we'll be able to filter our search results further. For example, let's say a student wants to travel to a Spanish-speaking country for a semester and is possibly looking into finding a service learning or internship opportunity there. We can filter for all of these options, as seen here. Once we've applied these filters, we are given all the available options for a study abroad program that fits them. For further information on the application process, scholarships, and additional prep before going abroad, please continue with the Education Abroad 201 video. Thank you for watching the Education Abroad 101 informational video. Please reach out to our office to schedule an advising appointment and get started on your Education Abroad journey.